Okay. Jason Willett? Okay. On the record in the matter of FR Lansing LLC versus Jason Scott Willett, file number 22-03215. The counsel for FR Lansing present?
Yes, Your Honor. Alex Tolman on behalf of plaintiff.
Please state your name for the record, please.
Yes, Alex Tolman on behalf of the plaintiff.
Okay, and sir, please state your name.
Jason Willett.
Thank you. Today's the date and the time set for hearing on an eviction matter for non-payment of rent. I think the parties have already met privately. Were you able to come to an agreement on this?
Yes, Your
Yes,
Honor.
we were.
Okay. You placed the agreement on the record.
Yes, we've entered a consent judgment. For rent to retain possession is $3,258. Court cost of $165.75 for a total of $3,423.75. The defendant has until 2/28/23 to either pay or
You have the paperwork, ma'am?
I handed it off.
Okay, and Mr. Willett, that's your understanding of the agreement that you want to enter into today?
Yes, that is, Your Honor.
Okay, you understand that you have the right to be represented by counsel during these eviction proceedings?
Yes, I do. I don't believe I can afford them.
Okay, so you're gonna waive your right to counsel at this time?
Yes, I am, Your Honor.
You also understand that you have the right to have a trial on this matter, and you have the right to have a jury trial. You understand that?
I do understand that.
You wish to waive your trial rights today?
Yes, I do.
So you're agreeing to pay $3,423.75 on or before February 28, 2023, or vacate by that date?
That is correct, Your Honor.
Anybody threatening you to get you to enter into this consent judgment?
No, ma'am.
Has there been any promises made to you in exchange for you entering into consent judgment?
No, ma'am.
Okay, I'm gonna sign and date the order for today. You have 3 business days from today. If you leave here and you later determine that you misunderstood any of the rights that you just waived, you can request to have the judgment set aside, okay?
Okay.
You need to make that request within 3 business days. Do you have any questions at this time?
No, I do not, ma'am.
Any additional matters for the record?
No, ma'am.
No, Your Honor.
Okay, you're all set. We'll get you a copy of this order.
Have a great day and thank you.
Same to you. On the record in the matter of FR Lansing LLC versus Derek Hartwell and David Nelson, file number 22-02965 LT.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Alex Tolman on behalf of plaintiff.
Please state your name, sir.
David Nelson.
And your name, sir?
Derek Hartwell.
Today's the date and the time set for a hearing on an eviction proceeding, and we reset this because we were having some technical issues, but also you were not willing to waive your rights and you wanted to have more time to discuss how you wanted to proceed. How have you intended to proceed at this time?
We decided to waive our rights.
Okay, so you do want to move forward with the consent judgment?
Yes, ma'am.
Please state the terms on the record.
Yes, Your Honor. We've entered into a consent judgment. The rent to retain possession is $1,545.67. Costs are $191.75 for a total of $1,737.42. The defendants have until 2/15/23 to pay that full amount or to vacate.
Oh, do you have a copy of that?
Yes. May I approach you?
Thank you. Did you make a payment since last week? I was
Yes,
gonna
ma'am.
say the amounts are different. Okay, sounds good. Okay, so you have the term stated on the record that is for you to pay the amount of $1,737.42 or vacate by February 15, 2023.
Yes, ma'am.
You want to waive your rights in order to enter into consent judgment?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, and so you understand that you have the right to be represented by an attorney during these proceedings?
Yes, ma'am.
And you're both waiving those rights today?
Yes, ma'am.
And you also have the right to proceed to a trial in this matter. You have the right to demand a jury trial. You understand that?
Yes.
You want to waive trial in this?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, anybody threatening you to get you to waive your rights?
No, ma'am.
Any promises being made to you in exchange for you waiving your rights? Okay. You have 3 business days from today. If you leave here and determine that you misunderstood any of the rights that you waived, you can return to the court and request to have this judgment set aside. You would have to articulate how it was that you misunderstood your rights, okay? We'll get you a copy of this form. Do you have any questions for the court at this time?
No.
Any additional matters for the record, counsel?
No, Your Honor.
Okay, you're all set.
Thank you.
No problem. Ms. Tell,
Yes, Your Honor.
okay, are you ready with your client?
For the 2:30 here. Are you talking about Mr. Ross, who I just did an intake with? Or the 2:30 hearing?
Okay, so Mr. Ross, you did an intake with, where's Mr. Ross? Is he here? Okay, very good. Let's see. We're on the record in the matter of Twin Oaks Meadows 63 LLC versus Charles Ross, file number 22-03341. Council appearance.
Todd Bruns, behalf of plaintiff Twin Oaks, Your Honor.
Okay, what is your name, sir?
Charles Ross.
Okay, Mr. Ross is present in the court. Today was the date that was set for a hearing. And it appears that you recently did an intake with Legal Services, is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. Did you do one when you were here before?
No, ma'am.
Why is that?
Because I didn't have my phone last time I was here.
You're telling me that you didn't do an intake with Legal Services because you didn't have a phone?
Remember, actually, when I paid this right here, you gave me another court date for me.
You came in person?
Yes, ma'am.
Well, then why my procedure, and it doesn't deviate, is I put you on the device so you can meet with them that day. Did you request to meet with them?
Yes, ma'am. But you gave me a number to call, and I've been trying to call them, and I couldn't actually never get it. I've been trying since I've been here also.
Okay, So you're saying that you did an intake when you were here and then you tried to contact them later? Is that what you're saying?
Well, I came to court to make a plea.
Right, you came to court, not to make a plea, because this is not a criminal matter.
Sorry.
This is just an eviction. But when you came to court, it was a pretrial. I advised you of your rights. I also advised you of resources that you may be eligible for. One of those rights that you were advised of was your right to be represented by counsel, and that we had representatives here from legal services that they could meet with you and do an intake to see if you were eligible to be represented by their office. If you appeared in person without a device, we have an iPad, which we purchased for the sole purpose of people who come here without phones, so that we can put you on the device to meet with legal services. So we would have done that unless you declined to meet with them.
Well, he told me I was going to call him myself. That's why.
Who told you to call them yourself?
Well, when he walked me out, he gave me the number to call, and I've been calling.
He would not have walked you out here and told you to call yourself. We would have put you on our iPad while you were here.
I didn't do that.
No, well, we would have. That's how, we don't deviate. We got a pretty streamlined process.
Oh, I know what happened. I had an interview that day.
Oh, yeah, and that's what I'm saying. I knew it was something you did.
Yeah, I
We
had
don't
an
do that. We don't do that here. When you're here, we want you to meet on this, because what we don't want you to do is come here in December 6th and then wait until February 1st and now say you want to meet with legal services, because they were here at the last court date.
Okay.
And so now you want to an attorney,
Yes, ma'am.
and you've had over a month
Yes.
to meet with them to see if they can represent you.
But I could never get in contact with no one. The number he didn't persist me to call.
Gotcha. Okay. Mr. Bronson, he's requesting an adjournment so that they can review his application or intake to see if he's can be represented by legal services. Are you making an objection?
I would object, Your Honor, because he's had more than adequate time. I think
I mean, does he
the
get to use it for work?
last time he was there is December 7th, if my records are correct. So
That's what our records indicate as well. It'd be December 7th was the date he was here. He appeared or to have tried to make contact with legal services, and he didn't appear to be able to make contact with them during that time. I'm going to note your objection on the record. I am going to grant his request to adjourn so that they can complete the intake.
do you have any idea on time frame, Your Honor?
We'll give you the date in just a moment.
Thank you.
February 22nd at 2:30.
February 22nd at 2:40.
Yeah.
2:30? Sorry, 2:30.
Okay, thank you, Your Honor.
No problem. We'll get you a copy of your notice to appear, okay?
Yes, ma'am. I sure appreciate it.
Okay, and did you want to meet with our eviction diversion facilitator
Yes, ma'am.
to see if you're eligible for resources? This is for non-payment of rent?
Yes.
Okay. Let me see if I can have Mr. Russell log in, okay? Because what we're gonna do is make sure you do it while you're here.
Yes, ma'am. I start back work next month. I'll just on season.
Okay, you can go down to the 5th floor when you leave here, and you'll go, when you get off the elevator, you'll take a right, you go all the way down. You'll let them know you're here to see Mr. Oh, actually, he's here. I could send, I'm gonna tell him you're not on Zoom. I could probably just send you down. Mr. Rosa, the gentleman that wants to meet with you is actually in the building. Would it be easier to just send him down?
Oh, that's perfectly fine.
Okay, you can go down to the 5th floor, sir, okay?
Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
No problem. That was wrong. Elliott. Bessie Clark. Is that a landlord? Bessie Clark. Bessie Clark doesn't want to tell us who she is. Okay. We're on the record in the matter of Briarcliff versus Kelly Elliott. File number is 22-02777 LT. Council, may I have your appearance?
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Norman Whitty appearing on behalf of the plaintiff, Briarcliff Apartments.
Today's the date, the time that was set for a hearing. This matter was set for hearing at 2 p.m. It's currently 2:13. No one's appeared on behalf of the tenant in this matter. You can submit default.
I mean,
You may.
thank you.
Thank you. Bessie Clark, you unmute, please. Can you unmute your device? I'm trying to identify which matter you're here for. Hello, can you hear me?
Hello,
Yes, what matter are you here for?
I'm Chandra Shelton. I'm the property manager,
Okay.
Bessie Clark.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
What's your name? We received a dismissal for that?
Put it in the file because it looks like they tore it out of the notebook and came to it. I wasn't sure how.
Got it. You want to move to dismiss, sir?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, we'll get you paperwork to complete and sign, okay? Okay, today is February 1st. Did you vacate the property? Okay, and so assign the dismissal. We'll get you a copy and you'll be all set.
Ms. Till,
Yes, I'm here.
Shelton is on Zoom. Did you need to speak with your client? I don't,
No, but could I speak with Miss Wayant? Did I pronounce it correctly?
It's Wyatt, but everyone does it, so I'm used to it.
Wyatt, okay. If we can
you're
speak that.
appearing on behalf of Woodrow.
Yes, correct.
Sounds good.
And if I can have Bessie Clark also be in the breakout room with us, that would be great.
No problem.
Thank you.
Who's on the Motorola Moto G Pure? Sir, can you hear me? Sir, peeking around the wall. You.
This is Felicia.
Okay, I can't see your face.
Oh, Felicia Drain. I'm sorry.
Thank you. Okay, Miss Drain is present. Okay, do you have an attorney, Miss Drain?
I do not.
Okay, Rex. Can you pronounce your last name, sir? You're muted.
Okay, you hear me now?
What's your name?
Rex Alo Silha.
Okay, do you have an attorney?
No,
Okay, I'm gonna put the parties in a private meeting room to see if you can come to an agreement. If not, we'll proceed with the hearing. Can you log in to the system?
Hello?
Give me just a moment, Ms. Drain. Who's on the iPhone too?
Brittany,
Brittany, what's your last name?
Barry,
Do you have a case number?
no.
How do you know that you were supposed to be here today then?
Talked with Raquel Welsh. The assistant property manager.
Bigelow, do you know where Miss Nash went? Can you, before you go on the break, we'll see. We'll try to look up this lady's name on the iPhone. Give me your name again, ma'am, on the iPhone.
Brittany Barry.
Barry or Berry?
Berry. And Brittany is spelled Brittany.
Thank you. Says her landlord told her. You said the property manager told you to appear?
Yes, when I spoke with her, she told me that I had a meeting today at 45 on Zoom, and then she gave me the Zoom link and told that one of us had to be here.
Who's the other person in the property? Bless you.
Gerald.
I'm sorry?
Gerald.
Gerald Griffin?
Yes.
Okay, that's why it's in his name. Gerald Griffin is present, correct?
She lives with Gerald Kristen.
Got it. Okay, so, okay, hang tight, Ms. Berry. Okay, I'll put
Okay.
you on the invite. Yes, please. Ms. Taylor, are you ready on your matter?
Yes, I am.
Okay, we're on the record in the matter of LG Lansing LLC versus Chandra Shelton. The file number is 22-03047 LT. Council appearance.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Cassandra Wyant, P83509 on behalf of the plaintiff.
Felicity Till, P83961, appearing on behalf of Chandra Shelton, the defendant, who is with me via Zoom.
Thank you. And today was the date and the time set for hearing. We were here back and on December 7th, I think, for a pretrial. There was a pending SCR application. How are we proceeding at this time?
Your Honor, we would request a 2-week adjournment. There are a few things that we're working on with getting payment to the plaintiff. So we're just asking for your soonest available date, around 2 weeks from today.
That is correct, Your Honor.
Okay, sounds good.
Add a slot February 22nd at 3.
February 22nd at 3 p.m.
All right, thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you so much.
No problem. Any additional matters for the record?
No, Your Honor.
Nothing for defendant, Your Honor.
Thank you. You're all set for today, Ms. Shelton.
Have a great day, everyone. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, Mr. Whitty was advised that Ms. Berry is here.
Hello?
Yes,
Oh, just waiting on the judge, I guess.
yes.
So on the record, in the matter of Briarcliff versus Gerald Griffin and Brittany Berry, file number 22-02787. Council appearance.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. I'm Whitney appearing on behalf of the plaintiff Briarcliff Apartments.
Okay, sir, what's your name? Okay, Mr. Griffin, and do you live in the property with a Brittany Berry?
No, she doesn't live there anymore.
Okay, well. Ms. Berry has appeared via Zoom. She said she was advised by your client, Mr. Whitty, that she needed to appear in court today.
Apparently she at one time resided at the premises. She is named on the lease. We named Mr. Griffin and all other occupants. My understanding is that she vacated the premises and we're not asking for a money judgment in this case. So I will tell you right now, my standing orders to my staff are if someone calls and asks if they have to attend court, they tell them yes. I'm not going to be the one that told somebody don't show up if you think your rights are involved. But I don't know that she's really implicated in this case since we're not seeking a money judgment and she wasn't named as a defendant on the face of the complaint.
Okay, but she's vacated the property, correct? Okay. Well, your client's been put on notice that she vacated the property there.
We're aware of that now.
Okay.
I mean, I
So
don't
then
know
she
that
can be released.
I don't know that it releases her from liability for rent under the lease because it's still her contract. But I also don't think that issue is before the court. The only issue before the court is possession of the premises.
Correct. So Ms. Berry, for the purposes of today's hearing, I'm going to release you. But as you have heard, if you could hear from the plaintiff's attorney, you could potentially face liability in the future, but it's not under this lawsuit, okay?
Okay,
All right, you're all set, ma'am.
thank you.
No problem. Okay, so. For the purposes of today's hearing, this is for non-payment of rent. How are we proceeding?
Your Honor, I'm pleased to report that I had a chance to meet with Mr. Griffin and we would agree to enter into a conditional dismissal of this matter. Rent to retain is $6,434.99 plus court costs of $165.94. Total possession amount would be $6,600 even and 93 cents. We've agreed to extend the writ date another 10 days. So the writ date would be February 21st. That amount, by the way, brings him current through the end of this month. He's going to make a $900 payment, hopefully today, but we'll say by the close of business tomorrow. We talked about his rights under MCR 4.201I. I explained to him that partial payment wouldn't stay an issuance of a writ. He understands that if he's got this thing paid down a lot, the landlord has the right to negotiate another payment plan with him, but there's no obligation to do that. The only thing I'm promising him today is that if he doesn't pay the full amount by February 21st, we have the right to come back to court and ask for a judgment. If I may approach.
Okay, Mr. Griffin, you heard the terms stated on the record by plaintiff's counsel.
Yes.
Okay, so this is for a conditional dismissal, but you're agreeing to pay the amount of $6,693. Is that correct?
Yeah, I'm gonna try.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm gonna try.
Okay.
I got a couple of groups that like that. Last time I was here, DHS, they denied it. So I had got 2 pieces of paper and a list of other programs that can help me. So I got 2.
Okay, so you've
So
been
I'm
seeking
waiting.
resources?
Yeah, oh, yeah.
Okay, and you met with our eviction diversion facilitator? Our eviction diversion facilitator, Ulysses Rosa? Okay, well, he is present in the building, so when you leave here, it might be in your best interest to go down to the 5th floor and request to speak to him. That's him right there. And see if he can align you with any of the resources if you don't have them already listed there, okay, sir?
Okay, thank you.
Okay, and so you're gonna pay this amount and or vacate by February 21st, correct? Okay. Do you have any questions about this agreement at this time? You understand that you have the right to be represented by counsel?
Yeah.
Okay, are you waiving your right to be represented by counsel today? Okay, you also have the right to proceed to a trial, and you could have demanded a jury trial. Do you understand that?
Yeah.
Or you could have had a trial by judge. Are you waiving your right to trial today to enter into this conditional dismissal?
Yes.
Okay. Anybody threatening you or forcing you to enter into this agreement?
No.
Okay, you have 3 business days. If you leave here today and determine that you misunderstood any of the rights that you waived, you can request to have the judgment set aside, okay? Or the agreement set aside. And we can set it for a hearing date, okay, sir? Any additional matters for the record, counsel?
Nothing, Your Honor.
Okay, you're all set. We'll get your copy. Go down to the 5th floor once you get the copy, okay?
Mr. Griffin.
Meadows versus Andre Swan. Have we seen Andre Swan? Bronson, Andre Swan has failed to appear. You can submit default.
Thank you, Your Honor. Do you want the terms on a record to submit?
You can just submit it. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
No problem. On the record in the matter of Rex Alopecia versus Felicia Drain, file number 22-03304 LT. Sir, state your name for the record.
My name, Rex Alasilha.
Okay, Ms. Drain, can you unmute, please?
I see it. Okay, I'm sorry. Yes, ma'am. I have you.
Okay, so today's the date and time that's set for a hearing on a eviction for non-payment of rent. I attempted to have you all discuss this matter to see if you can come to a consent judgment or a conditional dismissal. But it didn't sound like that was positive or that it yielded any results. So you're looking to go forward with the hearing today, Ms. Drain?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, do you have a legal basis for which you believe you're holding over this property?
What does that mean?
Do you have a legal reason for you not to vacate the person's property?
No.
So what do you want a hearing for?
I guess he wants me out.
Oh, yeah, he's suing you for non-payment of rent. You're aware of that, correct?
Yes.
This complaint for non-payment dated October 12th said that at the time that this eviction was initiated, you had only paid rent through June 2022. And at the time that the eviction was initiated, you owed $2,000, and there was other money due in the amount of $2,900, for board of water and light. So has she paid any rent since then?
No, Your Honor.
Is that the truth, Ms. Strain?
Yes, because I was getting help from Sierra or something like that. I had to wait for my caseworker and, paperwork and stuff to get done and stuff like that. And I still haven't got any progress with that. So I have not paid, Miss Lady.
Okay, so you're saying you had a pending Sarah app is what you're telling the court?
Correct.
When did you apply for Sarah?
I can't remember the exact month, but it was sometime in 2022. And they had
Okay,
paid. Sorry to cut you off. Go ahead.
Oh, you're
I'm
fine.
sorry.
They paid what?
They had paid some back pay, but then I had reapplied with them again as far as what he was saying, as far as paying up to June. And they said they was gonna help me pay that. Plus, they already did pay some of his board of water and light also. St. Vincent de Paul did pay some of that also. And they said that they was gonna help pay that, but he said he didn't want to wait for all that, and so I know it's been taking a while, but he just said he didn't want to wait. So I said I'd go ahead and leave.
When you were here back in December, did you meet with our eviction diversion facilitator?
I did. They said they couldn't help me for some odd reason. I didn't understand why they said they couldn't help me. So I just went to other agencies to try to get help. Huh?
Who said they couldn't help you?
The lady that you have sent me to.
Okay, so you're probably talking about legal services, maybe?
Yes, yep.
Okay, well, I asked about the eviction diversion facilitator.
Well, I called them and they said they couldn't help me. I mean, I don't know. They called me.
Our eviction diversion facilitator?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Oh, okay.
Right when we got off the phone.
I don't think he got a call from you. He's here. Mr.
Maybe
Rosa?
I called the wrong person. Because that lady, I had talked to that lady, we stayed on the phone like an hour and she was asking me.
No, our eviction diversion facilitator is definitely not a lady, so I don't know who you spoke with.
I was on the phone for like an hour. She was asking me a whole bunch of stuff.
I'm not sure who that is, ma'am. I can't speak to that. So I wanted to know if you spoke with Mr. Rosa so that he could maybe align you or verify that you had a pending application for Sarah. I'm not inclined to believe that your application for Sarah is pending.
I probably misunderstood then. Yeah, I misunderstood what you were telling me to do.
Do you have a Sarah number?
I don't remember it. I do have one, but I don't remember it. I have a counselor. I can't remember his name either. But if they look it up, it's in there. They'll see my number and everything. Because I went and stood in line and got all that taken care of that one time when they had at Hill Place. They set me up with the Sierra people.
When was that?
When they had that helping with eviction thing, I stood in line for
how
like
would I know? I wouldn't know. You got to tell me.
I'm sorry. Well, it was at Hill, and I stood in line for a long time, and they said that you signed up for Sierra program. So I signed up for the Sierra program, and then that's when they helped me with the back rent, and then they helped me with the board of water light. And they gave me a case number.
Which month was that, ma'am?
I don't remember. I'm sorry, I don't remember.
You don't remember your Sarah number. You don't remember which month you applied. You don't remember who you spoke to. Any other evidence to support why you shouldn't be removed from the property for non-payment of rent?
No.
I'm going to rule in favor of the plaintiff in this matter. You've not provided the court any basis upon which you should hold over this property.
Is this a misunderstanding? Because, I mean,
it's not a misunderstanding. I asked you if you had paid any rent since June and if you had a pending application. You can't provide me with any information. Your last court date on this was over a month ago, so you had more than enough time to prepare the information that you needed. And the plaintiff does not have to allow you to stay in their property for free while you work through misunderstandings.
You're right. You are definitely right.
So we're going to grant possession to the plaintiff at this time. The writ date will be February 13th. We'll get that paperwork completed. Ms. Drain, we do have an eviction diversion facilitator here. If you'd like, I can put you in a private meeting room with them and they can still try to help you work through some paperwork to see if you can come up with the money before the 13th to pay your past due rent. He can even tell you or help you find out if you have a pending Sarah application, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you want to meet with him at this time?
I do.
Okay. Mr. Alosia, any questions?
No, Your Honor.
Okay. Do you know how to, what is the rent amount that's owed at this point?
It's 7 months times 500. That will be 3,500.
3,500?
Yes,
That's a round figure. That's the amount owed to date total? How
that's
much
the,
is the rent per month?
yes, for the rent per month is $500.
Got it. What's their money damages? Okay, $3,500 owed in past due rent. And was there other money owed still for the Board of Water and Light?
Oh, yes, Your Honor, it's 29.50.
$29.50?
Yes,
Okay, that was the amount that was stated at the time of the complaint. It's still the same amount?
that's correct. There was no
Okay.
additional charges.
Okay. Okay, Ms. Drain, so you have until the 13th to pay the amount of 3,500 plus $2,950 for the Board of Water and Light in order to stay in the property, or you need to vacate by that time, okay?
Can I ask you a question? What happened to the money that they paid the Board of Water and Light to then? Why is it still 2,900 if they helped pay the Board of Water and Light? And it's on record what they paid for with the Board of Water and Light. How is it still
You're
2,900?
asking me what happened to the money?
Okay, I know what you're saying. I don't have no.
You were supposed to show me what happened if there was a payment made. I would have no idea if money was paid and who was paid it to. That would be your burden to show me. I have no idea, ma'am.
Okay.
He said he's received zero money. So unless you have any other questions for the court that the court can actually answer, I'm going to conclude the hearing. I'll put you in the meeting room with Mr. Rosa to see if you can get some assistance, okay?
Okay, sorry for everything. Thank you.
Oh, no reason to apologize. We're off the record, sir.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. Let's see. Ms. Drain, if you can go back to room, actually, let me move you so I can put you in the room with Mr. Rosa. I'll move you to room 3. You can go back to breakout room.
So I'm all set, Your Honor.
Yep, you're all set.
Thank you.
What am I supposed to hit? What am I supposed to hit? What am I supposed to hit?
You want to go to breakout room?
Okay, leave.
She'd be tired.
Breakout room? It should, you might go into more if you can't see it, but it should be at the bottom of your screen.
Okay. Okay, more. And go to.
Should be a breakout room option.
No, I don't see that. So name when I participant joins. I don't see a breakout room.
What options do you see?
I always show meeting controls, meeting topic, show name when participants join.
Join.
Okay,
You see breakout room?
I do not.
When you click join, what do you see?
It just give me a little button to go off and on.
Okay. Okay, and you don't see anything that says join room 3?
No, ma'am.
And you don't see anything that says breakout? Can you swipe over on your screen to see if you're missing something?
I'm in meeting settings.
Okay, take this number down and call Mr. Rosa on the phone, okay?
Okay. Okay, I'm ready.
517
Yes, ma'am.
483
Okay.
7608.
Okay, I'll call him right now. Thank you.
Okay, I'll let him know. Thank you.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Mr. Rosa, she's gonna give you a call because she couldn't figure out how to get in the breakout room. She's gonna call you right now.
Oh, no problem, Your Honor. I have emailed both Capital Area Housing Partnership and Admin House to see if they can give me something of what went on with her Shira.
Okay, sounds good. Thank you.
You're welcome, Your Honor.
One second. I actually just need to know if the Burnett file, if a money judgment was paid for and prayed for.
We have a dismissal on that.
We did get a dismissal. Okay, I didn't know if my office sent it through. I didn't have the file with me, so.
For Barterville, which one? For Burnett?
Yeah, it's okay. If it's dismissed, it's
I was gonna
fine.
say I don't have the file yet.
No.
And then I do have one for William.
Correct.
Okay, sounds good.
And then there's last name Edward too.
We got a jury demand on that today.
On Chastity Edward?
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't see it yet.
Just got it a couple hours ago.
Interesting. Do you know if it was Nikki or Billy or?
I don't know.
Normally they email me right away.
We did Swan already, correct? Yes. Was that a default? I thought Andre Swan was a default. Did they submit a default with this?
Yeah, oh, no, just a judgment.
Okay.
We need a default.
I'll give them.
We need a default. Andre Swan was a default. Who's on the Galaxy? Mr. Cyber, can you please mute your device?
Yes, ma'am. We are dismissing one of our cases, Judge.
Which one?
We are dismissing the Jessica Treat.
Okay, I think that's the only one I have for you this afternoon.
Yes, ma'am. Have a great day.
Same to you.
Thank you.
You too. You have the Chastity Edwards file?
What happened?
No, I don't have it. What's your name?
Michelle Williams? Hello?
Hello, please start your video.
Okay, yes, ma'am. I'm trying here. I'm sorry. Okay.
You're fine. You're fine. Who's on the Galaxy A10, ma'am?
Latanya Burnett. I'm here.
That
Okay.
was dismissed. Okay, Miss Burnett, your case was dismissed.
It was dismissed.
That's correct.
What do I do now, ma'am?
You can go on with
I
your
mean,
life.
do I-
They dismissed the case.
Do I owe anything? Is it gonna go on my record or anything?
There's nothing, nothing can go on your record because they dismissed the case.
Oh, is that good?
It's good for you for sure.
Oh, I just didn't know. I didn't know what was going on. Cause I had a
Yeah,
lot of
I'm
stuff.
not sure why it was dismissed. You know what?
It's my understanding that possession was relinquished back to the landlord.
Okay, did you vacate the property?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so that's why they dismissed the case, because you vacated the property, so there's no reason to continue the eviction. Okay?
But they had said I owed them money. I didn't want that going on my record and stuff. I want to know what to do about it.
Well, if they sue you for damages, that's different, but they've dismissed this case. So
Oh,
if they say you owe money, they will probably have to serve you with a new lawsuit for that, okay?
yes, ma'am. Thank you so much and have a blessed and wonderful day.
Same to you, ma'am.
Thank you so much.
Okay, I can't remember. You said this is Marshall Williams?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, can you rename her, please? Mr. Dua, that's yours?
Yes, Your Honor.
You need to meet with her?
Yeah, probably that'd be a good idea.
Okay, we'll get you on.
I can just connect through my phone in the conference room.
Sounds good.
Okay, thank you.
This bright as light. Okay. Excuse me.
Who came here and took my baby?
Is she there? Is she, what's happening? Whoa, it's so hot.
Ms. Williams, can you hear me? You're on mute, dear, I think, or I'm on mute. Somebody's on mute. Start
No,
video.
you're not on mute. She's on mute,
Okay.
but she needs,
Okay.
you guys both need to go in the breakout room.
Oh, I hit join. Let's see. There we go.
Ma'am, you need to return to the breakout room, okay?
I'm here. Hello?
Yes,
Yes,
I need you to go back to the breakout room.
Oh, I don't know how I do that.
If you look
Am I-
on your screen,
Yes, ma'am.
do you see anything that says breakout room?
Hold on. I know, I don't see anything that says that. Oh, yeah, hold on, I'm sorry. No. More, let's see. I don't see break. Oh, no, no, ma'am. Oh, yeah, joy breakout room.
Yes. Let me see. Hmm? Okay, Ms. Williams, my understanding is you want to proceed with the hearing today?
No, well, actually, I wasn't prepared, but if I have to, yes, I guess I have to because I was not prepared.
Well, you were told on your pretrial date, which was back on December 14th, that your date and time for hearing was today. And you
Okay,
declined
yes,
to
ma'am.
meet with legal services at that time, so you
Yes, because
declined resources.
yeah, I have resources through community mental health. All I did was ask him, could I get an extension because my daughter was killed in a drunk driver and I was hospitalized. It's just been a long road and I'm still in court with that right now. So, yeah, she was killed and it's just been a lot. And I asked him for maybe 30 days I could get out, I could move out then. Within.
Your Honor, may I be heard just briefly?
Well, let me call I actually didn't put the case on the record. We're on the record in the matter of Barterville Apartments versus Michelle Rose Williams, file number 22-02807, council appearance.
Thank you, Your Honor. Sam Dua here on behalf of plaintiff.
Okay, and Ms. Williams is present today via
Yes.
Zoom. She does not have counsel. Prior to going into the record, she indicated that she wanted to proceed with the hearing and that she was working with community mental health to get some resources. Is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so what is it that you have? You have a pending SCR application or something?
No, I'm just my therapist, they're helping me to look for housing right now. It's just, like I said, I have been through a lot with my daughter's case and, so I'm just, yeah, and I don't have transportation, so I'm just working it out by myself. And yes, I can be out within 30 days if I can have that.
Okay, you wanted to.
I'm in court with my other case, so it's been a lot, like I said, ma'am, I'm sorry.
Your Honor, it's my understanding that based on the conversation, obviously, Ms. Williams is here to state whether this is true or not, that there's no dispute as to the amount of rent that's owed. It's just the matter that, and respectfully, because I understand that she's going through a very difficult time right now. This is a very large balance. And there's been no payment for, the evidence will show that there's been no payment for quite some time.
Okay, and so she's requesting beyond the amount of the statutory time frame in order to.
Yes, ma'am.
Vacate.
Yeah, may I say something, Your Honor?
You may.
Okay, yes, also I have I'm going through the Crime Victims Fund and also I have a civil case, but everything's just like, it's so much right now. And like I said, I can be out within 30 days, but within 10 days, I just don't see it being possible right now. You know.
Are you residing in this property?
Excuse me?
Are you currently residing in this property?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, ma'am, the court, you're not giving me any lawful reason to go beyond the statutory time frame. So I didn't set the time frame for the 10 days. That's by statute, okay, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
And so the only way you can get beyond that is if you were to have some level of agreement with Mr. Dua or his client as to giving you the additional time frame to vacate. But that's not something that they're in a position to do at this time. This eviction has been pending since August.
Yes, ma'am.
Which is really unorthodox, and that was because the court was so backed up with evictions, it took this long to get you in court today for a hearing. You had your first court date after being notified in August that you were being evicted for non-payment of rent. You had your first court date in December. So over a month ago, you were advised that this day was coming. And typically you don't get this much time between a pretrial and a hearing. And so you had more than enough time, ma'am, to put yourself in a position to vacate. So the court has no authority to give you additional time to make arrangements now to get out of the property, unless you're providing me with a lawful reason why you need to hold over this property. Then I have to grant possession to the plaintiff, okay?
When?
Your writ date's gonna be February 13th, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Okay, thank you.
Okay, do you have any questions?
No, ma'am.
What's the past due rent amount?
I have a judgment prepared, Your Honor.
Okay.
If you give me 2 seconds, I can approach with that.
Thank you.
Am I done, ma'am?
Give me just a moment.
Oh, okay.
Thank you. Okay, so judgment will enter today in favor of the plaintiff. For possession, you have until February 13, 2023 to vacate the property or pay $8,510.38, okay?
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome, you're all set.
Okay.
We're just waiting for one more now. Where's Mr. Woody?
He was on the phone.
Oh,
Can we grab?
yes, please.
Apologize about that last one, Your Honor. Normally 30 days is not an issue, but it was.
Mr. Whitty and Ms. Taylor, are you ready to proceed?
I'm not quite sure if we are or not.
All right, Mr. Whitty, if you're back from your other court hearing, I did shoot you an email real quick. But if you wanted to go back and meet in the other room, we can do that as well.
Let's look at the email first. Your Honor, we're ready to proceed.
Okay, we're on the record in the matter of Briarcliff versus Ivory Jones Jr. File number is 22-02788 LT. Council appearance.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Norman Whitty, appearing on behalf of Briarcliff Apartments.
Felicity Till, P83961, appearing on behalf of the defendants who are in the courtroom in person.
Okay, sir, you're Mr. Jones?
Yes.
Okay, very good. Today's the date and time that's set for a hearing on a eviction matter. Parties have come to an agreement.
I think we have, Your Honor. My understanding is that we're going to enter into a conditional dismissal in this matter. Rent to retain possession is $1,470.94. Court costs are $168.38. So the total amount to retain possession will be $1,639.32. We would agree that that amount has to be paid on or before February 28th. That will bring the tenants current through the end of February. So of course, March 1st, they're going to have rent due again, but that would get everything cleaned up in this case. And if Ms. Till agrees that that's the agreement the parties have reached, I'd be happy to consent to her preparing that document and signing it on my behalf.
Yes, I can confirm that that's the agreement. Can I just get a those court cost amounts again?
Yes, it's $168.38. So the total is going to be $1639.32.
Okay, thank you. And I will prepare that conditional dismissal and submit it to the court this afternoon.
Very good. Sir, do you have any questions for the court today?
Can I get those numbers again, just for my records?
Sure, I'm happy to
Just
repeat.
writing it down.
Yep, can you repeat them?
You bet. And sir, this includes February rent as well.
Yes.
So it's $1,470.94.
Yep.
Court costs are $168.38.
Yes.
Total is $1,639.32.
Thank you.
Thank you. Any other questions, sir?
No.
Okay. So you understand, sir, in this matter, you did have the right to proceed to a jury trial?
Yes.
Okay, you want to waive your jury trial in order to have or enter into this agreement for conditional dismissal?
Yeah.
Anybody threatening you or making any promises to get you to waive your trial?
No.
Okay, you have 3 business days from the date of the entry of this agreement. If you realize you misunderstood any of your rights, you can return to the court and request to have the agreement set aside. We'll set it for a hearing, okay?
Okay.
Okay, and then Ms. Till, you have the permission of Mr. Woody to sign the agreement on his behalf. Any additional matters for the record?
Nothing for plaintiff, Your Honor. I appreciate Ms. Till working this out with me today.
Nothing for defendant, Your Honor.
Thank you. You're all set, sir.
Thank you. Thanks, sir. Have a great day.
Same to you. Thank you, Ms. Till.
Thank you. I did have one matter set for 3:30 that I submitted a jury demand on, and I just wanted to make sure that that was taken off the docket.
It was.
All right, perfect. Thank you, Your Honor. I will see you next week.
Thank you. Have a good